Alright, so chapter 6.1, mean, median, and mode. So the first thing we're going to look at is the mean. Now, when you think mean, think average, because average is easy. Whenever you take your baby to the doctor and the doctor takes the weight of your baby, he or she is measuring the weight of your baby to the national average to see if your baby falls in the correct range for his age. And based on that, they could determine if your baby is at the healthy national range. Now, to find the mean, you have to first add up all the numbers that you have in your data set. Okay, and your data set is basically all the numbers that are given to you. Then, you divide the sum, and the sum is what you got from adding up all the numbers in step 1, by how many numbers there are in the data set. So, I'll show you an example. We have here 4 children. One is 4. 1 is 5, 6, and 7. So the first step is to add up all the numbers that you have. So here's my data set. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm just going to add it all up. Okay? Now, after adding it all up, I get 22. Now I'm going to divide it by the number of numbers I have in the data set. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 numbers in my data set. So I'm going to go 22, which is my sum, divided by 4. And I get 5.5. And that is my average, 5.5 years. Now, we're going to look at the median. So median, when you hear median, you're thinking, kind of sounds like middle, in which it exactly is. It's the middle number. But what's important is the middle number in a sorted list of numbers. And what do I mean by sorted? Well, the first thing you got to do to find a median in a data set is that you have to sort them by placing them in order from least to greatest. Okay? Then, by putting them least to greatest, you're going to start crossing off the highest number in that data set and the lowest number. And you're going to keep on repeating that until you come actually to your middle number. I'll show you an example here for what I mean. So what is the median of the mental math scores here? So we have here mental math scores. I'm just going to get my highlighter. I have 78, 85, 91, 81, and 88. So the first step is to put them in order. So I'm going to put them in order from least to greatest. So I have 78, 81, 85, 88, and 91. So now they're in order from least to greatest. And then I'm going to start crossing off first the highest number and then the lowest number. And then I'm going to repeat that. Highest number, lowest number. And I'm going to keep on repeating until I have just one number in the middle. So my one number in the middle is 85. So 85 is my median. Okay? So this was easy because there was an odd number here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had an odd number in my data set. What happens when there is an even number? So now I have 78, 81, 85, 88, 91, and I brought in a 95. So they're already in order, so I don't have to arrange them from least to greatest, but I'm going to start crossing off. So I'm going to have my highest number crossed out, lowest number. Highest number crossed out, lowest number. Now, I actually have 2 numbers here as my middle number. Whenever you have 2 numbers as your middle numbers, what you have to do to find the median is you have to take the average or take the mean. So, going back to our example 1, in order to find the average of these 2 numbers, you have to add the 2 numbers together. So, I'm going to go 85 plus 88. And I'm going to get 173. And I'm going to divide by how much I have added. I've only added 2 numbers. I added 85 and 88. So I'm just going to divide that by 2. When I divide that by 2, I get 86.5. And that's my median. Lastly, we're going to talk about mode, and mostly most easiest. It's the number in the data set that occurs most often. So if there's any repeating numbers in your data set, that's your mode. For example here, I have the average temperature in La Ronge during Christmas in the past 8 years. -6, -3, 5, 0, 10, -3, -4, -2. And right away I see that I am repeating -3. That has repeated most often. So the mode is just -3.